This year, Singapore's home prices dropped. This led analysts to prompt the lifting of governmental cooling measures currently imposed. So what exactly are property cooling measures? It is a form of government intervention and a form of tax on buyers and sellers so as to regulate the property market. There are two primary aims of the cooling measures imposed. The first of which is anti-speculation measures, for example the additional buyer's stamp duty, which is the increasing of tax on subsequent home purchases introduced to moderate the demand for residential property from investors, non-citizens and corporate entities. The second of which is to ensure prudent borrowing and spending through policies like the total debt servicing ratio, where monthly installment from total debt, including housing loan, must not exceed 60% of income. Yet, in light of the home price drops, we as the government believe that it is too early to lift the cooling measures. Minister Heng Swee Keat further announced earlier this year at Budget 2016 that it is premature to relax the property cooling measures. According to JLL, private home prices surged by 62.2% during the 2009 to 2011 boom, but have only eroded by a total of 8.41% thus far. If demand were weak, when cooling measures are put in place, prices would drop by a relatively significant amount of roughly 5% per quarter. However, the current pace of decline averages a 1% per quarter. This means that despite the current home prices resulting from the cooling measures, people are still coming in to buy homes, indicating a strong underlying demand. This leads to concerns that the relaxation of market cooling measures at this juncture could unleash pent-up demand, leading to a sharp rebound in property prices, bringing to naught the government's past efforts at bringing down home prices to affordable levels. This sharp rebound causes a number of implications. Firstly, first-time home buyers and HDB upgraders would find it more difficult to buy homes. Secondly, there is a chance that property speculation and thus speculative demand might return, which could lead to an artificial inflation of asset prices. This is unhealthy for the economy as it does not really produce anything substantial except inflationary pressures for the economy. Lastly, it might lead to people borrowing and banks lending excessively. Of course, we have to consider the other side of the spectrum. These cooling measures also have some negative effects, especially on current homeowners, whose home prices have fallen. Yet, the fact remains that buying a property is an investment that comes with risk, and additionally, these measures are in fact beneficial for them in the long run. There is also the risk of a real estate bubble occurring. This would cause a rapid increase in property prices until they reach unsustainable levels, and then decline in a bubble, causing their property to lose even more value. Thus, we conclude that it is premature to relax the cooling measures, seeing as it would bring more demerits than merits.